Recording, yes, hello. And the screen is recording, and then we can go. Okay, time for a new tutorial. This is a channel called Botvidsson, that is me, and I will teach you all about light. If you want to learn about light in photography, then you came to the right place. You should probably subscribe, okay? So, what are we going to do today? Well, today it's about props. Then it's good to use stuff like matte props. See, it comes in this nice box, matte props. And there is a lot of more stuff, you know, perfume bottles. And they are painted in matte white paint, and that is great because it's very, very simple to create beautiful gradients, matte surfaces. Perfect. So, how should we start? Well, I want to keep it a bit simple today. One flash, Profoto D2. This is the only guy we will use. Let's not overcomplicate it today, okay? So, how to start? I have no idea. Coffee machine. Thank you, coffee supporters. If you want to be a coffee supporter, supporting this channel. And the settings today, 1/200 of a second, ISO 100, aperture 6.3. I really don't know why I'm having 6.3. I thought I had like 11 or 13 or something. Because this is a kind of big scene, I mean big depth. And then it's good to have probably a smaller aperture, like f8 at least, 13, maybe 16 if you go crazy, to get more in focus. Otherwise, you might want to focus stack, take many photos. Today we'll not focus stack, we'll keep it simple. Should I stick with, probably I should go up. I have no idea why it's 6.3. Let's go up to, let's go for f13. I think that's a good number for this one. I think the sweet spot for the Canon 100mm macro is like, I think it's f8 actually, but let's go to f13. So we will get more sharpness in the scene. So let's take a first shot. Black frame. This ambient light, the video lights, will not go into the shot. That's good, you know. Now it will only be this flash that will go in. So we can turn it on. Now we have the guide light, the modeling light, to see where we are aiming the flash, the light. So let's take a shot. Today I only have one pair of glasses, so I will take multiple shots. I already done this, I already done the test shoot, so I will just show you quickly how I did this. I will move the glasses and put them at different spots here, hanging them up here and so on, and then I just combine them in Photoshop, because I only have one pair. If you do it for a client, probably you will have many glasses. If that's what you're shooting, you know, you can use these props for anything. Lipstick, perfume, cosmetics, anything really. So, bare flash, hitting almost straight on. The light goes probably behind a bit here. This looks okay, but I want to have a bit more of a dramatic shot. So I used a bit strange modifier for this, probably. I used a beauty dish. This guy, a Profoto beauty dish, white, with a honeycomb grid. And why did I do this? Well, because I'm only using one light, I wanted to have a bit bigger light source. You know, you can use a softbox with a grid or without a grid. You can use almost about anything. But I wanted to have a nice gradient on the background, and then we cannot have a bare flash that would like explode all over the room. So this will narrow the light a lot. So let's put this beauty dish on. Okay, let's take a shot. And now you see the difference. Huge difference when I put this beauty dish with this honeycomb grid from this to this. But you see now how beautiful these props look. Get these gradients going on from bright to dark and bright again. If we hit it with light straight on, it would be kind of boring and flat. So, but I think it looks a bit too dark. So let's up the power on this one. 1, 2 stops. How will that look? Yes, this is nice. Because now we get a nice gradient on the background here, because the beauty dish will only hit the background a tiny bit. So it will go from dark to brighter and create this nice gradient. And also, this scene is not hit straight on. It goes actually behind here. So this will not give a flat look. Everything is just plain white. Did I move it? I'll take another one. I think I want, yes, I want to be a bit darker background, I think. Something like this. I just move it 1 centimeter. Because if I move it a lot, like this, like 30 centimeters, more light will hit the background. This is also nice, but I want to have it like dark going to bright. So I will move it back. If I move it too much, there will almost be a totally black background. Yes, it's totally black, because no light will hit the background now. That's why it's black, you know. If you don't put any light on a blue background, it will be black, okay? And this is also nice, but I think we should have a bit light on the background. So I will move it till I'm happy. Maybe tiny bit more. Yes, let's go for this. This is nice. And now the glasses, because the light is like set now. I will not touch the light. I'm happy with the light. What I will show you is that you can block with a black card. So you will create gradients on specific spots on these props. We will try that. But I think it looks nice as it is actually. Look at this. This is so beautiful. You see this dark here? Going from bright to darkness, and super nice gradient. And here we also have gradient from dark to bright. And this also super nice. Maybe it would be nice to have some sort of gradient over here. And also this looks a bit flat maybe. But first, let's take a shot of the glasses. Well, I placed the first one down here. I want it to be here. Do you have some focus? Yes. But as you see, we have a problem. The props is matte. You can hit it with a bare flash, you can hit it with honeycomb grid, you can hit it with softbox, anything, it will look fantastic. But the glasses, when you have a small light source, this is quite small. You see, it will end up here. And this doesn't look so nice. So we need to fix this. And the only way to fix this is by diffusing the light with some diffusion material. And this happens to be a medium Savage Translume that I put on a kapa-skiva foam board, double. And let's take a shot when we are blocking this light, and we make sure that we see the whole diffusion in the glasses. So probably something like that. And then we get very soft and smooth glasses here. You see, before, after, before, after. Now it looks very nice, but at the same time, I don't want to have this diffused light on the props. I think it looks nicer when it's this high contrast, from very, very bright to darker. When you put on with the diffusion, everything becomes super smooth and nice. But I think it looks nicer with a bit more of contrast, like this. And also, the glasses, they also get more contrast with this small light source, the beauty dish. And when we put on the diffusion, very, very smooth. I'm not sure if we should keep this or not. The small light source will show how glossy and nice these glasses are. I will see how I would do, but I would definitely use the diffused glass on the glasses, okay? And then I just started to move these glasses around. I placed them in different spots, and I was trying to aim the glasses towards the light source, so we'll get this ugly hard light, and then diffuse it, because they will look nicer to have this kind of a cloudy effect, okay? And you can look in the camera direction. You can also use live view, of course, and then you will see how you should place them to get this highlight. Like this. Let's take another one. You see there, this looks kind of ugly, but it's perfect, because now we can put on the diffusion and we get a soft effect in the glasses. So make sure you cover the whole glasses, and then you get this nice diffused glasses there. Maybe it was not 100% perfect, because I like to have it a bit on the edge. Maybe something more like this actually. Diffusion. Yes, it's nicer if you have it a bit on the edge here. So it kind of a gradient like that. And this is how I move them around. You see it in the thumbnail. It's like 4 places over there and there. It will take too long now to show you all but it's the same process over and over. One there, one there, one there, and one finally over here. So that's how we do it. And then you take this, how many can it be? It's like 4, 5, maybe it's around 10 photos to come together in Photoshop. And then you add this diffused light on the glasses. So I also want to show you how to create a bit more interesting light on the props. If you think it looks too flat, then you just take a black card. What happens if I block that one? You see, now I blocked a bit over here, and now this became very dramatic. I think it's a bit too much. You know, I like it as it is, really. I don't think I will add any extra. I hope you got a bit inspired, because I got really inspired by these props. And I would like to thank all the coffee supporters again for supporting this channel. You will find a lot of member-only videos for you guys, okay? And maybe I will do a video, a quick retouching process of this shot, how I put it together. It will be then only for the members. Okay, for the coffee supporters, supporting me with coffee. Thank you so much. And guys, as always, know it. I will see you next time.